Okay, I tried to make a TikTok video in the morning, but due to some distractions and mostly me being, chippering jabbering and being absolutely a nervous wreck, um, and trying to squeeze all the information into one, um, you know what? I just decided, screw it. I'm just gonna not do it. Because it would be too much to handle for me. Um, so I saw Avmau's latest video on the Avmau Diaries channel. It involved Pierce from My Inner Demons, and yay! So okay, you know what? Since Pierce is probably the main demon that Ava or Avmau is in love with, then yeah, yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, that series doesn't involve Aaron, so, or any character played by Jason, so, and similar to like her point, like there's no Aaron, no other existing MyStreet characters, just Athmau and some new fresh faces. It was a short-lived series, but yeah, yeah, Pierce is going to be the main love interest for Ava, I'm pretty sure. I didn't watch the My Inner Demon series, and I don't really care for it. Sorry. But, it just involved Pierce. Just involved Pierce. The no other demons, especially Noi and Mac as Lorelai. I'm kinda sad that Noi and Mac aren't in Avmau's main channel videos anymore. Kinda sad, but it's okay. I mean, at least there's Peeps and Xena, but still, Noi is an absolute sweetheart. And he also loves cookies, sheep, and that's about it. Anyway, so I watched Avmau's recent video on the Avmau Diaries channel about technically reference to My Inner Demons with Pierce being Avmau's or Ava's demon boyfriend. It also involved Garth being an angel for some reason. Kind of reminds me of Gabriel. And Kim, who's into really hot guys for some reason, and is a bit of a stalker. Good to know. I like the movie. It was a typical video formation of Avmau's, especially for it being longer, and a typical movie for Avmau's content to be like 23 some minutes. Yeah. But it also involved like sorry. It also involved like not just Avmau's point of view of everything that's going on around her, but also the cinematic cutscenes, and I really liked that. You know, I sort of talked about this before the last time, and I would want it to be a little bit of both, like Avmau's usual skit videos, especially from her old role plays where it was mostly from her point of view, but still having some cinematic cutscenes. And similarly, I would want it to happen to my story of how the alternate version of MyStreet and how Aphmau discovered Aaron as a werewolf early on in life in high school. Also for Quinzel, my character, and her story. Her story takes place after Aphmau discovers that Aaron is a werewolf, and it takes place a year after that. Similar to Phoenix Drop High, season 2. It's Aphmau's sophomore year, and she's around 16 to 17 years old, at least in the retcon story. And Quinzel is the same age when Aphmau was a freshman, being around 15 to 16 years old. And, it's also Aphmau's... No. And it takes place in the 1970s. 1970s. Sorry. My body, my mouth, my throat, everything about my body. It's so annoying. Anyway. So Quinzel's story takes place in the 1970s, mostly because due to my character being in the 1960s and all of this stuff happened to her, I'm just like, no. You know what? I'm just deciding to rework everything and make it and make it take place in the 1970s instead. Just a straightforward story. Wait, never mind. About this girl who enters into Phoenix Drop High, and is interested in Aaron, like dating him, but not exactly having him as an actual boyfriend and her future husband. She wouldn't want to marry him, but she wouldn't mind dating him. Now, I already said this in the last video that Michaela Loss, the voice actor behind Aphmau's mother, Savannah, says that her headcanon is that Aphmau and Aaron aren't virgins, and I can actually see that. Because Aphmau and Aaron are completely innocent. They're absolutely made for each other. They're absolutely just innocent, pure cuties. And even though they're both attractive, they're innocent. But Aphmau doesn't mind wanting to be sexual. Like, she doesn't mind wanting to be sexual with Aaron, but Aaron is shy, like maybe even really shy, especially real life with Jason. Like, for example, in Phoenix Drop High Season 1, where when Aphmau and Aaron are babysitting this baby, the baby is missing, and Aphmau and Aaron are in an absolute panic. Aaron is like, how are we supposed to find a baby? And Aphmau's like, we don't need to find one, we just need to make a new one. And Aaron is all flustered. He clearly knows, or doesn't know, if Aphmau knows about where babies come from, or maybe sex education. You know, sex. Having sex, sperm, egg, womb, pregnancy, babies, birth. All that all that stuff. He's absolutely flustered, and he's like, do you know where babies come from? He probably doesn't want to explain the actual, like, the actual way where babies come from. And Aphmau's like, I'm looking up a stork right now. She does not know where babies actually come from. And Aaron probably does not want to tell her because he's scared to talk about this with her. He probably does or doesn't know, but for the sake of my own sanity and due to the fact that both of them are attractive people who probably aren't virgins to begin with, he probably does know where babies come from. But Aphmau did not know, and Aaron is pretty shy, and due to him being flustered and sometimes even sorry okay, due to Aaron being absolutely flustered, shy, absolutely precious, a precious being, Aphmau wants to get with Aaron, but he's shy and flustered. It's so cute. And sometimes, in the MyStreet, like, side stories, Aaron is like, we need to get you active. And she's like, Aphmau's like, active? You mean, like, together? Like, in a sexual way? And Aaron is like, yeah, we need to get you, shaped up. Like, work out. Go for a jog. You know, active as in, like, you know, going outside, running around, you know, doing sports to get you in shape. And Aphmau's like, oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Aphmau and Aaron aren't virgins, but due to Aaron sometimes being shy and sometimes a bit clueless from, sexual innuendos from Aphmau, but I mean, yeah, they probably aren't virgins. For the sake of my sanity, let's say they aren't, but still, Aaron and Aphmau are innocent little beings who just, and mostly Aaron being absolutely shy and maybe traumatized by hearing people have sex. Other people other than him and Aphmau. And I can actually understand that. Anyway, sorry. I am so sorry. My body. I hate my body. Why can't my body shut up? I don't know if Aphmau even looked at my videos. Like, some of my videos, I have her YouTube channel tagged in the title. I have her YouTube channel tagged in the title, and I'm gonna do that with this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, that's totally fine. Please stay safe. Please stay at home. Stay away from protests and segregated areas if you're uncomfortable by them. And don't forget to smile. Be positive. See you in the next video. Bye.